I'm here with Shawn Craig from SALT Waterfront Kitchen. Shawn, appreciate you having us come down.
I appreciate you guys being here.
Just to get started, what were you doing before this?
Well, actually, I had a couple restaurants in my younger years and ended up at a vineyard in Santa Barbara County. I wanted a change, and I was selling that vineyard, and we saw this property online, and it needed saving, so I figured that'd be a good project at my age to do. So I flew in, took over the property, the marina, it's Point Lookout Marina, and then we worked really hard on fixing up the infrastructure. It's going to be another 5 more years on the whole property, but it's a nice property. It's beautiful views. It's beautiful to work here every day. Everybody's great. So I picked the right spot. So we remodeled this about a year ago. We wanted to make it inviting for families, and no matter what, if you come off the boat in your flip-flops and your shorts, you're invited here. So that's what we wanted. It's an upscale comfort food, pretty much. And we have a real chef, so we do a really good job, and we keep the prices low so everybody can come and enjoy it as much as they want. SALT stands for Saving a Local Treasure, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to save this whole property and bring it back up because there's a lot of history here. It's from early 1900s.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's super cool. And as you said, this is one of the best pieces of property you could possibly get. I mean, you're right on the water.
Everywhere you sit is a view of water.
100%. One of the coolest places that you have is that bar facing the water. I'm sure a lot of people like coming out there.
Yeah, a lot of people love that. So yeah, I used to sit down there with my computer and work when I took over the property. That was my little office.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, we got to do this, this, and this. It came together really good.
Yeah, it did. And it's super cool, too, that you got basically the watermen coming right off the water, delivering the fish right to the restaurant.
So when we say local sourcing, it's local sourcing right here. And all the customers see, the oysters, the rockfish, everything coming out of here, and then right to the kitchen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice. We local source our vegetables and all the seafood. It's rare to have that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of the working guys here, and we became friends with it. It's a good thing.
Definitely. You kind of already mentioned it earlier, which is that you're trying to save a local treasure. But when you have new folks come down here, what can they expect? And what's the kind of thing that you're trying to do?
Or
what's
like the mission that you're trying to do? Family-oriented spot to where you feel safe leaving your kids run around, look at the fish, go around the piers, go outside and play beanbag toss and all that stuff. And a lot of families love just letting their kids go and knowing that they're going to be taken care of. So This is a good, safe environment for families. You're going to expect really good food when you're here, too. You're going to be surprised it's not just pub food. So we're going to upscale it past pub food, but keep the prices down where pub food is.
Sure.
So I want this to be like a trophy piece of the property, but eventually we'll have the property looking really good. I mean, there's 160 slips here, and it's 30 acres, and we have plenty of room to grow.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep working on it.
I'm not gassing you up when I say that I think this is probably one of the most beautiful sites that a restaurant can be on. And honestly, the short ribs are my 100% favorite, you know, and the crab cakes too. My wife and I came out here with our 3 kids this summer. We're out there playing cornhole, throwing the frisbee around, just kind of hanging out. And I brought a couple people here already. And
good.
Yeah.
It seems like when you're outside and you're eating at somebody's backyard,
Definitely.
You know, and it makes you feel at home. And if you have good service, if you strive on really good service, if you have good service, I think it's going to be a win.
Definitely. One of the things that you mentioned earlier, too, is that you're not just getting some of your seafood and whatnot from the local guys, but all the furniture in here, or lots of the furniture here, is coming from another person that we had interviewed. Cecil's Old Mill, Heron Creek Furniture.
Rob Seltzer.
That's right. Yeah.
And so
really cool stuff.
A lot of people wouldn't spend the money on the tables, but I just found it's going to meet what we want to try to get that vibe, that southern vibe, and you'll see it all throughout here.
One of the things that really makes a big difference is the vibe, is the environment, is all these little details that you guys have done so well to just put together and make really, really nice.
This whole building is open to where you can see pretty much all the nature outside.
Yeah.
Just kind of nice.
So for anyone who's looking to learn more about you, make reservations.
So we do have a website, saltwaterfrontkitchen.com. We have Facebook, Instagram. So far, we're only 6 months old, and we're very happily pleased for what's been happening so far. And I'm glad the community supports us very much, especially in the wintertime. We're going to stay open all winter long and give it our best shot. You
know, there's a lot of marinas out there that they're open in the summertime. In the wintertime, things shut down, and they don't really have a nice place for people to sit.
Give it a shot. I'm willing to invest in it, and so the community knows that we're open all winter long. I mean, it's just as beautiful in the wintertime. You see all the working men out there bringing in the seafood. Visually, still a good experience when you're here.
Absolutely. Shawn, I really appreciate you taking us through, and looking forward to having people see this.